Dear students, today we will practice MCQs from the topics concept, definitions, and scope of sociology of education and educational sociology. You are requested to turn off the volume of your cell phones during the first round while practicing the questions. In the second round, turn on the volume to check your answers. There are brief explanations of the answers. Let me start the questions. Question 1. Which of the following best defines sociology? A. The study of individual psychology. B. The study of economic systems and policies. C. The study of societal structures, relationships, and institutions. D. The study of historical events and their impact. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is C. Explanation. Sociology is the scientific study of society, focusing on social structures, relationships, and institutions. Question 2. What distinguishes sociology of education from general sociology? A. Its focus on economic systems. B. Its emphasis on educational processes and institutions. C. Its focus on historical development. D. Its reliance on qualitative methods exclusively. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Sociology of education specifically examines how education as an institution interacts with society and influences social behavior. Question 3. Who formalized the field of educational sociology in the United States? A. Emile Durkheim. B. George Payne. C. John Dewey. D. Talcott Parsons. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. George Payne is recognized for formalizing educational sociology as a distinct field and applying sociological principles to education. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the functionalist perspective on education? A. Education perpetuates social inequality. B. Education is a means of maintaining social stability and integration. C. Education promotes individual achievement over societal needs. D. Education suppresses innovation and creativity. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Functionalists view education as vital for social integration, transmitting culture, and maintaining societal order. Question 5. What does the term cultural capital mean in educational sociology? A. Physical resources used for education. B. The total number of educational institutions in a region. C. The financial investment in education by a government. D. Skills, knowledge, and cultural values that benefit social mobility. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is D. Explanation. Cultural capital refers to the non-financial social assets that promote social mobility. Question 6. Who introduced the concept of cultural capital? A. Talcott Parsons. B. Herbert Spencer. C. Pierre Bourdieu. D. Emile Durkheim. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is C. Explanation. Pierre Bourdieu introduced the concept of cultural capital to explain how social inequalities are maintained. Question 7. What is the primary focus of conflict theory in sociology of education? A. Harmonizing social relationships through education. B. Highlighting the role of education in perpetuating class inequalities. C. Understanding the individual achievements through education. D. Developing moral education programs. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Conflict theory critiques education as a means of perpetuating social stratification and inequality. Question 8. According to Max Weber, education serves as a means of A. Instilling moral values. B. Promoting economic equality. C. Eradicating social classes. D. Rationalizing social stratification. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is D. Explanation. Weber argued that education helps justify and perpetuate social stratification through credentialism. Question 9. How does the symbolic interactionist perspective view education? A. As a mechanism of social control. B. As a site for the creation of shared meanings and social identities. C. As an instrument for perpetuating inequalities. D. As irrelevant to societal development. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Symbolic interactionists emphasize the micro-level interactions in educational settings to understand identity and meaning. Question 10. Which of the following is an example of latent functions of education? A. Imparting specific job skills. B. Social networking among peers. C. Teaching literacy and numeracy. D. Preparing students for standardized tests. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Latent functions include unintended outcomes, such as creating social networks. Question 11. What is the primary function of sociology of education? A. To critique the curriculum of educational institutions. B. To explore the role of education in society and social processes. C. To standardize teaching methodologies. D. To focus solely on teacher-student interactions. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Sociology of education examines the dynamic relationship between education and society. Question 12. Which of the following concepts is central to Durkheim's view of education? A. Collective consciousness. B. Economic determinism. C. Rationalization. D. Alienation. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is A. Explanation. Durkheim emphasized the role of education in fostering collective consciousness by teaching shared societal values. Question 13. Which branch of sociology focuses specifically on understanding the structure and functioning of educational institutions? A. Cultural sociology. B. Political sociology. C. Sociology of education. D. Economic sociology. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is C. Explanation. Sociology of education focuses on the relationship between education and society, studying how schools and other educational institutions function and influence societal development. Question 14. Which of the following best distinguishes sociology of education from educational sociology? A. Sociology of education focuses on social dynamics, while educational sociology emphasizes the individual learner. B. Sociology of education examines how education influences society, while educational sociology applies sociological principles to educational practices. C. Sociology of education is theoretical, while educational sociology is purely administrative. D. Sociology of education is about teaching methods, while educational sociology is about curriculum design. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Sociology of education studies the interplay between education and societal structures, while educational sociology focuses on applying sociological theories to improve education. Question 15. Who defines sociology of education as the study of how societal forces affect education and how education influences society? A. George Payne. B. John Dewey. C. Emile Durkheim. D. Talcott Parsons. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is D. Explanation. Talcott Parsons contributed significantly to defining the reciprocal relationship between education and society within the functionalist framework. Question 16. What is the primary focus of Durkheim's study of education? A. The relationship between education and economic productivity. B. The transmission of shared values and social norms. C. The critique of the capitalist structure of education. D. The role of education in fostering innovation. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is B. Explanation. Durkheim emphasized the role of education in promoting social cohesion by teaching shared societal values and norms. Question 17. Which of the following is not a key characteristic of sociology of education? A. Study of the relationship between education and society. B. Emphasis on educational processes as social phenomena. C. Analysis of the biological aspects of learning. D. Examination of the impact of social stratification on education. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is C. Explanation. Sociology of education focuses on social aspects of education, such as culture, norms, and social inequality, rather than biological factors. Question 18. What distinguishes educational sociology from sociology of education? A. Educational sociology examines social factors influencing education, while sociology of education studies the educational system itself. B. Educational sociology is a broader field than sociology of education. C. Sociology of education focuses solely on pedagogy, while educational sociology addresses societal reforms. D. There is no distinction, the terms are synonymous. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct answer is A. Explanation. Educational sociology examines the societal factors that influence education, whereas sociology of education focuses on the structure and function of educational institutions. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education.